Hello guys, Timothy Bishop here, also known as Jealous Guy or Breaking Into or whatever. And I'm using a new, I don't know if it's you're gonna be able to tell or not, but it's a flip video camera that I just got in today from Andrew. I'm not gonna say your last name because I don't know, but yeah, interesting stories about your wife having to take a dump on the toilet, play on her cell at work when she gets a call. That's pretty hilarious. Yeah, so man, I don't even want to imagine how much you spent on this, but this looks really fancy. It came with a tripod, which I'm using now, and a microphone probably, and a little satchel in here too. It's really sweet. And it was so easy too. Like I turned it on, I didn't even have to read the instructions. I know right what to do. I guess I have a lot of cam experience now, so as you can see, I'm in my jacket. If you want to see what I really look like, I'm in my jacket and gym shorts. Yeah. I'm so fat. And my shadow weighs 42 pounds. Let me tell you once again, who's fat? Who's fat? Anyway. And then from Huntic 12, I got a couple of games here, which I'm not going to show like everything from everybody, unfortunately, because there's just way too much of it. There's like 2 months worth here now. And he also sent this drawing here, which is ultra cool. But this other guy, Drock Fizz, sent me drawings of every single Robot Master from all of the Mega Man games. Stone Man, he's a smash his face with an iron. And he's got Proto Man that says I'll take Tyson on there. Cut Man, I love to cut in front and detonate. And he was so creative. He found a way to work my catchphrases into all these different robots. Anyway, and then, surprisingly enough, as if that were not enough, then all of a sudden I open this package here and I got this. This is a stitching of Mega Man. An actual stitching, like a picture. And it's like one of those you can put on the frame, you know? Or on the table somewhere. I don't even think I have a place where I could put it. But I definitely will when I go to Seattle. But, oh, that is really beautiful. And that was sent to me by GoAway91. Whose name I'd never seen before, but I checked it out and he subscribed to me, so yeah, that's him. Oh. Anyway, I have a video actually of last night's gym experience for the third night as a recap of it, and I don't know whether I'm going to post that video or maybe try to describe it again here. But there's one more thing I need to show, actually maybe a few. I'm going to see here real quick. This here, you might have seen the video of Awakened Calla Lily, how she was working on this video for me, or this picture. This is a painting of Banjo-Kazooie, and let me tell you, it is so cool. I don't know how close I need to hold this to the camera, but yeah, the painting of Banjo-Kazooie. I had to do one of these when I was in art class in 9th grade. She took a lot of time on this, like over a month, and you can tell just when you look. I mean, you probably can't see it on the camera, but man, the level of detail in this is astounding. The shading, like you can't even tell where one color stops and the next one begins. Like even in a video game, you can still tell that, like with the scaling and the polygons. With this right here, it just blends so perfectly, and it looks so nice. So I'm gonna have to make some room on my walls, start putting some nails in these walls. And I've lived here for 6 years, and I've never put a nail in the wall because I just didn't want to leave a hole in the wall. Had a few more games come to me here. I wish I'd written down who'd sent these because I didn't actually write these down because I went through all these yesterday. And I got some Sonic Genesis game here. Mission Impossible. Just all kinds of cool stuff. Someone else sent me a bunch of music, like on classic tapes and CDs. Frank Sinatra. That has to be because of my picture collection there, man. I tell you what. And on the tapes, he's got like Judas Priest over here. Like, I could show you all this, but I tell you, it would take me forever. The Reflexer sent me another drawing. I wish I could name everybody, but I tell you, it's so, just wow. Still got so much to do today too, and I haven't checked my messages on my phone yet, so I'm gonna do that at some point. Yeah, and somebody else, this thing might have been the same person actually. He sent me Conker's Pocket Tales, Yu-Gi-Oh, Wario Land 2, and Wario Land 3. Hey. And a nice little Yoshi. So happy. So happy. Oh, and this one guy like sent me a story. Who was this again? Or Jethro Tex. Oh, that's you, and there was like 2 people actually. It's Draco Lord 121 is actually, I think, who wrote the stories. And he sent me like this whole story. I didn't have a chance to read all of it yet. I haven't had a chance to read all of it yet. But man, this is really good. Like, you should keep writing. Because you got some good imagery. Like, when I read this, I can see the place in my head, and I can see exactly what's going on. And that's how I usually judge a writer, is if I can see the picture in my head, then they're doing their job. Of course, I think most of the books I've read have done that for me, but still, this one in particular put a pretty vivid picture in my head. So, definitely do not give up on that. And anyone who writes, you know, not just, you know, anyone, I mean, it's something that I would definitely encourage, as I am an aspiring writer myself. Oh yeah, someone else sent this too. Wink. Jeez, I wish I'd written down the names of all these so I can be giving proper shout-outs here. This isn't the same as the package videos where it's like I sit here for an hour just going through and reacting and everything. But man, I almost wish I had posted my reaction now, seeing this, because wow. There's no way I can tell you how much this means, both of these. I mean, just everything. I'm probably going to keep this video pretty short because I kind of want to see how the quality turns out, and I don't want to start pushing this thing with like 12-minute videos right away. And I do have the recap of last night's gym. Actually, last night, the third night, didn't go as good as the other night, so... But I don't know whether that video or this one will go up first. Imagine uploading 2 videos to break in NCS in one day, but I guess maybe. Well, it is only Thursday, right? Anyway, whatever. Okay, so I'll see you guys next time. And hopefully this looks a little better than my other videos do. Well, we shall see. Bye! Good evening, guys. It's Wednesday, October something. I don't know. Thursday was the 13th, so today would be the 19th. And, oh, it is so cold out here. Oh my god. And, I mean, if it felt like this in January, it would feel great, but I'm telling you, it is so freaking cold. And the wind is blowing like you would not believe, and it's like 62 degrees inside the apartment, and just, oh my god, I'm gonna have to pick up some heaters on the way home, and because that one I had for like 11 years finally stopped working, and oh, I'm surprised it lasted that long. It was a good heater. It was a home, so you can always count on them. Yeah. Anyway, I'm actually flying solo tonight because Mark's been throwing up all day, and I don't blame him for, at all for not going, because I tell you, I wouldn't go if I was feeling like that. So, I mean, you can just tell when, so, yeah, he's been coughing it up, so, bless his heart. I know what that's like, though. I've been there. It's been a while since I've gotten that sick, though. I think mostly, like I said, you know, it's like I was saying in the Plants vs. Zombies video, as much as I can't stand the way my uvula flops back and forth and makes my voice sound funny, the truth is that it's part of the reason my immune system is so strong, because I haven't gotten sick like that sick since, I think, 2005 is the last time I can remember being that sick. And I'm pretty sure I know what caused that, because it was just, I was just coming off of a move and the weather was cold. Anyway, so I'm just giving the car some time to warm up, and I'm not sure how much I'm going to film. We'll see when we get. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do, really. But I'll find something, so I'll see you guys then, I guess. Okay, so day 3 is come and gone, and my review of tonight would not be nearly as kind as my review of day 2. I think I had a little bit of a harder time tonight than I did on day 2. But I can almost already assure you of what it is. Yeah, I guess the McDonald's might be part of it, sure, but my nose is really stuffy tonight. I mean, I typically breathe through my nose anyway, like breathe in through nose, out through mouth, you know, like Mr. Miyagi says. But when your nose is stopped up, it feels like you're breathing through a straw. Like, I'm telling you, it's stopped up. I was blowing my nose all through that video last night, and yeah, so it may be a good idea for me to not do that when my nose is stopped up. However, I did do the best I could, though, and I made a workout of it. I walked 3.5 miles on the treadmill in an hour and 10 minutes, which is basically 3 miles an hour. See, when I was growing up, I thought that 4 miles an hour was the natural walking speed. That's not true.
It's more like 2. But yeah, I remember to bring. See, one thing I forgot to do on the second day that I remember today was to actually bring my headphones for my MP3 player so that I could listen to my music. So I was finally able to listen to it today, but when I got on that, I pretty much everything I did today was all on the treadmill. I tried the ellipticals for a little bit, and I lasted like 3 minutes, and I just couldn't freaking do it. It's just my nose, I guess. I don't want to sit here and blame it all on my nose, but I mean, if you can't breathe, how are you supposed to work out? That's the whole point of working out. Breathing is like essential to that. So I just stayed on the treadmill, but I did do 3.5 miles in the condition that I just described. So it's not like I can't work out. I'm gonna do this regardless of what happens. If I go in there on Friday and I've gained 5 pounds, I'll still keep doing it. There's nothing's gonna stop me. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna go ahead and tell you I weighed myself today, even though it's not my weekly weigh date. And it says now I'm 277, which is 2 pounds up from where I was last Friday. So that was a little discouraging too. That might have something to do with it, but I think maybe it's because the muscle mass is building first and the fat is taking its time. And because I ate McDonald's the other night. Yeah, I know. But I did say the only reason we're eating there is because of Monopoly pieces. Normally, I only eat there like once every few months. Like once, maybe 3 or 4 times a year is all I ever eat there normally. But since they were having the Monopoly game, I thought, what the hell? So that's why we went the other night. But I've pretty much gotten it through my skull that we're not going to win no matter what we do anyway. So I had a dream last night that we won a smaller prize, but I woke up before we could go to find out what the prize was. It was like the orange prize, whatever that one is, St. Charles Place and all that. So anyway, in between two of my songs, I could hear that new Red Hot Chili Peppers, the Adventures of Rain Dance Maggie or whatever it is. I heard it playing on the stereo in there. So it's kind of cool to be listening to a different song from that album at the same time as they were playing the single. I should have brought the rest of my drink with me. I'm a little thirsty. Anyway, now I don't want all my vlogs to start turning into the gym vlogs. You know, it's gonna be like my next stupid thing, even though this is actually something that's good for me, unlike most of the other stupid things I do, like torturing you by forcing you to watch me eat my cake or whatever. Have I actually done cake before? Better pick up some super moist on the way home. No, I'm just kidding. Have I ever done a turkey sandwich? Well, I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's the bravery. Give me something to believe. So give me something to believe. Sorry, I just had to. I love that frickin' song. Anyway. And I couldn't sing that like a few months ago, and now I can. I think that actually makes me happy to know that. Okay, so, yeah. So that's all. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, and I love you.